Welcome back to where we unearth the most bonkers stories from history, true crime, and conspiracy land. After lizards running the world, we're flapping into something even wilder. The birds aren't real movement. Yep, those pigeons pooping on your car, government drones, that sparrow outside your window, spying on your Netflix habits, and that eagle soaring majestically. It's probably texting the CIA your grocery list. Buckle up for a feathered conspiracy that's equal parts hilarious and genius. Before you start throwing rocks at robins, here's the deal. Birds Aren't Real is pure satire, cooked up to mock conspiracy theories, but it's so well done some folks actually believe it. Let's dive into this avian absurdity and see why it's taken flight. Title: The Birth of a Bird-Brained Idea. It's January 2017, Memphis, Tennessee. A women's march is in full swing, and college kid Peter McIndoe's there, watching pro-Trump counter-protesters waving signs. Feeling a bit cheeky, he grabs a piece of cardboard, scribbles "Birds aren't real," and joins the chaos, pretending to be a conspiracy nut. When asked what it means, he spins a yarn. The government killed all birds and replaced them with surveillance drones. Boom, a viral video later, and a movement is born. McIndoe stays in character, claiming this movement started 50 years ago to save birds but failed when the deep state turned them into drones. He posts on Facebook, "I made a satirical movement and Instagram loves it," but keeps the act going until 2021 when he finally admits it's a joke. By then it's got billboards, rallies, and 1 million followers. Talk about commitment to the bit. Titled The Evidence, Feathers or Circuits? So what's the proof these birds are drones? Oh, it's airtight. Ever see a bird on a power line? That's not chilling. They're charging their batteries like your phone at a Starbucks outlet. Big flocks? Not migration, drone conventions swapping data like tech bros at a conference. And bird poop? Not just gross. It's a tracking device marking you for the feds. Ever wonder why pigeons always nail your car? It's personal, folks. Picnicker, why is this bird staring at my sandwich? Pigeon VO, target acquired, uploading sandwich data to HQ. No baby pigeons. They're built in factories, not nests. Bird songs, pre-recorded MP3s. It's like the government hired a DJ to remix nature. Of course, it's all nonsense, but it's crafted to sound just plausible enough to fool your uncle who forwards chain emails. Government drone program A skit Operation Feather Spy is a success. All birds replaced with drones. Surveillance at 100%. Any issues? Sir, birdwatchers are suspicious. They're noticing our pigeons don't migrate. Birdwatchers? Nerds with binoculars? Send Agent Finch to infiltrate their club. Make him chirp convincingly. What about the poop complaints? It's piling up in cities. That's the tracking gel. Keeps tabs on civilians. Plus, it's hilarious watching them scrub their cars. That's the kind of absurdity Birds Aren't Real thrives on, mimicking real conspiracies to show how ridiculous they are. Taking flight rallies and reactions. This fake conspiracy spread like wildfire. Billboards popped up in Pittsburgh, Memphis, and LA screaming "Birds aren't real." A rally outside Twitter's San Francisco HQ demanded they ditch the bird logo. Pure propaganda, they said. And during the NCAA basketball championship, a message flashed to millions. Talk about primetime trolling. Media like and ate it up. Some thought it was real, others got the joke. Peter McIndoe in character spun tales of a CIA plot killing 12 billion birds from 1959 to 1971, replacing them with drones. He even blamed a guy named Eugene Schieffelin, who released starlings in Central Park in 1890. Real history, fake conspiracy. McIndoe said, "It's a safe space to come together and laugh at misinformation rather than be scared by it." Genius, right? Title: Merch and Memes, the bird brand. Birds Aren't Real isn't just a prank, it's a brand. T-shirts, hats, stickers, all saying birds aren't real. Their TikTok and Instagram have over 1 million followers, sharing memes like a pigeon with red eyes labeled Agent 007, or a bird on a wire captioned, "Charging for spy duty." These memes are gold, but they're also a lesson conspiracy theories spread because they're catchy, not because they're true. Believer versus skeptic, the great debate. Believer, birds aren't real. No baby pigeons, ever seen one? Skeptic, baby pigeons exist, they're in nests. Google it. Believer, and bird songs? Just government playlists on repeat. Skeptic, birds have sung for millions of years. It's biology, not Spotify. Believer, look at this photo, red eyes, that's a camera lens. Skeptic, it's a flash reflection. My dog's eyes do that too. Believer, wake up, sheeple, the drones are watching. That's the beauty of birds aren't real. It sounds just crazy enough to trick someone, but it's all a mirror to real conspiracies. The real point fighting misinformation. In 2021, McIndoe dropped the act, admitting it's satire. He wanted to show how misinformation spreads, through fake evidence and echo chambers. A 2013 survey showed 4% of Americans believe in lizard people. So imagine how many might fall for drone birds if it wasn't a joke. McIndoe's point? If we can laugh at fake conspiracies, we can learn to question real ones. It's Gen Z's way of coping with a world drowning in fake news. When birds go too far. Some folks didn't get the joke. At rallies, a few genuinely believed birds were drones, showing how even satire can blur lines. But most fans use it to spark talks about critical thinking like, hey, if birds aren't real, what else might be fishy? Spotting a drone bird, a totally legit guide. Alright folks, buckle up because we're about to dive into the world of drone birds. Yes, you heard that right, drone birds. Let's get started on how to spot these elusive creatures in the wild. First tip, always carry a pair of binoculars. Not for bird watching, but to spot those tiny propellers. Second, listen carefully. Real birds chirp, drone birds, well, they sound like a lawnmower. And finally, trust your instincts. If it looks like a bird but feels like a drone, it probably is. Happy spotting. Worried that sparrow's spying? Here's our foolproof guide to spotting drone birds. That pigeon's not moving right, it's glitching. Error 404, bird behavior not found, rebooting. If you're checking birds for circuits, maybe take a breather. It's all a laugh. That's birds aren't real. A feathered middle finger to misinformation. Next time you see a pigeon, wink and move on. Subscribe for more history, true crime, and conspiracy laughs. Maybe next we'll tackle cats as alien spies. See you soon.